Testing, testing, testing. Can you hear me? Testing, testing. All right, just an audio test. We'll be with you in a couple minutes for the pregame talk. Everybody, and a welcome here to Gerke Park here in Stevens Point for tonight's CWC small matchup here in Week 8 of the 2023 football season between the homestanding Pacelli Cardinals and the visiting Thunderbirds of Iola-Scandinavia. I'm Jack Weber along with Joe Arnold here on Zaleski Sports. Great to have you with us here tonight. Again, it is a cold and was raining. Looks like the rain has stalled. Hopefully it will stall for the rest of the game. Hopefully no thunderstorms in the area. I don't believe there's anything else in the forecast. A great night for football. A little cold. Fall has definitely hit here in Wisconsin. It was pretty warm to start the week, kind of a dramatic shift. It's going to be cold and cooler temperatures and some fall, winter. Well, hopefully not winter. I hope it's not winter temperatures yet. A little too early for that. Again, Pacelli coming in on the year 3-5. They got a win courtesy of disqualification by Wild Rose, who did not have an 11-man team this year. So, and their two other wins came against Catholic Central out of Burlington and Rosholt. Last week, they lost 28-18 at Kingdom Prep Lutheran, and next week they'll be home against Loyal to finish out the season next Thursday. We'll have that for you. They're coached by Drew Nelson. Iola-Scandinavia coming in 4-3. 3-2. They are in first place in the CWC Small. Pacelli tied for second with Loyal. They are coming off a home win, 42-0 versus Rosholt, and they will be at Kingdom Prep Lutheran next Friday to wrap up the season. The last time these two teams met last season was a gritty 19-13 win for Pacelli at Iola last year. So Thunderbirds looking for some redemption. Cardinals looking to get back in the swing of things. Again, beat Rosholt, but has suffered two losses. Again, it was Kingdom Prep Lutheran last week and Assumption the week before, and that triple overtime loss in Wisconsin Rapids. So they're looking for some happy thoughts and some winning ways this weekend, as we're just about a minute away from National Anthem and starting lineups and kickoff here on Zaleski Sports. Today's game and pregame is brought to you by Auto Select.
Tonight's game features the Cardinals of Pacelli.
As Auto Select is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. And it's also sponsored by Point Heating and Cooling as your Lennox dealer for your Stevens Point and Plover, with more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Point Heating and Cooling or visit pointheating.com. Again, the Thunderbirds are coached by Scott Erickson. Again, Iola having a good year. Big wins over Shiocton and Assumption. They cruise past the Royals. We're going to go to National Anthem. And after this, an early...
Blessing on tonight's game, the players, coaching staffs, officials, and fans. Help us to be humble in victory, gracious in defeat, and remember that all of our abilities are a gift from you. And when the game is done, grant safe travel home to all. In your name, amen. We ask you to please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
National Anthem.
Starting lineups. First, introducing the offensive starters for Iola-Scandinavia. In the offensive line, sophomore number 57.
Again tonight, Pacelli is again tonight in Iola for Iola-Scandinavia. They are wearing the orange helmets with the white jerseys, black pants, pink socks in honor of October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month,
Junior number 64.
as they're being introduced as the offensive unit for Iola-Scandinavia being introduced right now.
77.
And Pacelli in their typical home red uniforms with the white letters and white socks
Olson.
and red helmets.
9, Alex Robbins.
So the typical Pacelli home attire.
And freshman number 4, Kors Wilkin. And wide receiver, junior number 11, Berkeley Myers. At running back, sophomore number 5, Charlie Tappa. At running back, junior number 7, Quilo Kopizia. And at quarterback, sophomore number 2, Jensen Rice. Scott Erickson, and the rest of the Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds. Now, introducing the offensive starters for your Pacelli Cardinals.
And the Pacelli offensive starters being introduced. And we got a full slate of games here on Zaleski Sports for you tonight. So please tune in, whether at halftime or if you're just looking for some Friday night football action. If you're just a big sports fan, got plenty of action for you here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Some pretty big games. Big FBA matchup. Kaukauna hosting the Kimberly Papermakers tonight. New Richmond is at Eau Claire North. Auburndale is at Edgar, a big Merrillwood Conference matchup. Spash is at Marshfield tonight. Mosinee is at Medford. That will decide the Great Northern Conference. Stratford is at Waiwega Fremont. That should be a good game. And Seymour is at Wapaka. Matchup in the the Bay Conference. I forgot. Wapaka is not in the Northeastern Conference for football. They are in the Bay Conference. I got one more game against on the road against Winneconne. Again tonight, though, they are home versus Seymour for their final home game of the year. Mike Wendland will have that for you. He's our main Wapaka guy. Again, one of our big games, as I said, tonight is Mosinee and Medford. Brendan Retzloff and Cale Jacoby will have that for you. That is going to decide the Great Northern Conference. Mosinee and Medford, the two top teams in that conference. So a big game in Medford tonight between two really good teams. Mosinee got the job done last week against Xanago, and now they'll try to get it done against Medford. Medford trying to stop the Indians' win streak. As meanwhile, Stratford looks to continue their winning ways. They are currently, as they're coming off a big win over Wittenberg last week, and they face a tough test with Cameron Zelke and the Warhawks of Waiwega Fremont tonight. Again, a full slate of games. And again, we got soccer tomorrow. I believe there's some volleyball action. Again, everything you want to know about our schedule is going to be on our Zaleski Sports website. And we also have other scores from around the state from teams we don't cover. Again, we unfortunately can't be everywhere in the state. We wish we could. But it looks like we are about ready to go again here at Gerke Park, home to the Pacelli, Spash, and UWSP football teams. And then this new renovation, it's looked very nice. Again, it's awesome to see this red Stevens Point on one side of the field and the purple and yellow pointers on the other side of the field, honoring, the red and white kind of can work for Spash and Pacelli. They both kind of have that same color scheme. Spash relies a little bit more on the color black than Pacelli. But, and it looks like the Thunderbirds will receive the opening kickoff. As Berkeley Myers back deep to receive, Andrew Van Order ready to send it away. Again, glad you're with us here tonight on a cold but luckily not a rainy night here in Stevens Point anymore. Glad you're with us. Van Order is ready. Iola-Scandinavia is ready. The officiating crew is ready. Van Order with a run-up. Off we go on a short squib kick, and it'll be fielded near the 40-yard line, and knocked out immediately is Alexander Robbins. And Iola-Scandinavia will set up camp at the 45-yard line, where we will get our first look at the Thunderbird offense. I apologize. Thunderhawks, that's not their mascot, Jack. I'll actually spot him at the 42-yard line. So here's Rice, and he's going to keep it himself. Rice is a good running quarterback, and he's powering forward for a short gain. Brought down by Van Order and Gavin Murray. And they're going to spot him at about the 47-yard line, so a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 coming up here for Iola. Yeah, this is a big game for both of these teams. Iola trying to maintain control of first place here in the CWC Small. Again, they have the head-to-head advantage of Assumption over Pacelli in the fact that, again, Iola pretty much dominated Assumption in every single way. Yeah, both teams have beat Rosholt. 2nd and 5. Rice gives it, and there's a handoff and near a first down and into Pacelli territory as Kopitsa with the carry. As Gavin Murray on the tackle, will be 1st and 10 coming up here for Iola at the 45-yard line of Pacelli. Gain of 8 on 2nd and 5. Rice, and we got a flag, and this is probably going to be a false start on Iola. No, it'd actually be on Pacelli. So 5-yard penalty would be, I believe it was neutral zone infraction. So 1st and 5 from the 40. We played just a little over a minute and a half here in Stevens Point. Snap to Rice. Rice gives it to Kopitsa, and Kopitsa is wrapped up. He'll power forward for about a yard. As that was Eli Bierencott on the tackle. As well as Mitchell Grover. I think Grover was the first one to get there, and Bierencott was able to wrap him up. So no gain. 2nd and 5 coming up here. It's like Kopitsa was just able to get back to the line of scrimmage. All runs so far. Rice keeps. Rice has got a hole, and he's got a 1st down and more. Looking for some blocks. Gets to the outside. Past the 25, past the 20, inside the 15. He'll be knocked out near the 15. Brought down by Gavin Murray. A big run. And we'll see where they spot him. And I think they're going to mark him right at the 15. It's a gain of 25 on 2nd and 5 for Jensen Rice. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Thunderbirds at the 15-yard line of Pacelli, and an impressive ground game shown here by Iola-Scandinavia early. First and 10 from the 15. And Rice almost ran into Kopitsa. Rice is up the middle, and he's got a 1st down and more, and he's going to be into the end zone for a touchdown. Jensen Rice, a 15-yard touchdown run. Almost a disaster. He almost ran into Kopitsa. Was able to keep his footing and rush right up the middle for a 15-yard score. And the Thunderbirds strike first. They lead at 6-0. Impressive run there by Rice. Impressive running all around from Kopitsa and Rice on that drive. 58-yard scoring drive. And with 8:56 left here in this first quarter, Iola strikes first. As Edwin Hendrickson on to kick. Here's the snap, the hold from Rice. Hendrickson's kick is low, but it is, I believe it's no good. No good. The kick is no good. The referee finally came around and signaled. One looked like he was going to signal it was no good, but then I didn't see another signal. So either way, the kick is no good. We'll take a quick commercial break. 6-0 Iola. Pacelli will have the ball when we come back.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
Six 0 Iola to start out this game on the 15-yard touchdown run by Jensen Rice. As Coors Loken will send it away. Loken ready. He's ready to send it away, and a short kick, kind of a pooch kick, and Van Order will field it at about the 20-yard line, and he'll return it looking to try to get to the outside, and Van Order will be finally wrapped up, still fighting, and he's not going to go down without a fight. We brought down just past the 25-yard line. It's Isaac Olson on the tackle for Iola, and that is where the Pacelli offense will start. And they're marking him at the 26. So 8:44 left here in this first quarter. 6-0 Iola, an impressive opening drive. So we'll see how they start this game. And Van Order going to hand it off to Flaker, and Flaker able to get around one tackle, but he'll be wrapped up well short of the line of scrimmage. And not a great start on the ground for the Pacelli offense. And a loss of one will bring on 2nd and 11. And again, no Asher Jordan. Still on that, still recovering from that rough injury. As Van Order gives it to Cowart, and Cowart powering forward, and he's going to break a couple of tackles. He'll get past the line of scrimmage, a positive gain, and it'll still bring on 3rd and long coming up here for Pacelli. Gain of 4 will bring on 3rd and 7. Van Order fakes the handoff. Van Order in trouble, has to get rid of it. Van Order running away and throws, and it's incomplete. And they do signal an incomplete pass, and that'll bring on 4th down, and now here comes the rain again. As the Eurythmics once said, here comes the rain again. And the umbrellas are starting to come out again. So it'll be 4th and 7. And the punting unit will come on. And a low snap. Meyer fields it, and a short punt that will take a somewhat favorable Pacelli roll past the 40, and it will be spotted in between the 38 and 39-yard line, and that's where Iola-Scandinavia will take over with 7:23. So this might be what our game looks like tonight, folks. Kind of rain on and off. Fortunately, we don't have the windows open, so, I mean, that is an advantage. So the Thunderbird offense back out. They'll spot it at the 38. And Rice keeps it. Rice rolling out. Rice looking for a seam. He's got it. Past midfield and into Pacelli territory, but taken down near the 45-yard line. I think he'll be about a yard short of the 45-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 46. And they might actually... It'll be 1st down. See where they mark him. I think they might actually mark him at the 45. They will. So a gain is 17. And again, this run game has worked well. Rice faked it again, and Pacelli bought it again. And Rice hands it off to Kopitsa, and Kopitsa looking for the edge. He's got a seam and a lot more. 1st down inside the 20, And he'll be brought down, still going, still on his feet. He's finally brought down inside the 10. Heck of a run there from Kopizza.
Brought out of bounds by several Pacelli Cardinals. First down, Thunderbird.
As it'll be 1st and 10 coming up here for Iola. As they're going to mark him, I believe, at the 11. So a gain of 34 on 1st and 10 from Kopizza. As Rice gives it to Kopizza, breaking 1 tackle. He'll be finally brought down.
Pizza, the ball carrier, brought down by Iola-Scandinavia.
As Viren caught on the tackle. Sorry, it was a gain of 33. They marked him at the 12. It's a 3-yard gain. This will be 2nd and 7. No, sorry. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 from the 7. I need to. Rice. And gives it to Kopizza. Kopizza into the end zone. Touchdown, Iola.
Touchdown.
And the Thunderbirds have got a 12-0 lead without ever having to throw a pass. So just 4 plays and 62 yards for Iola. And they're up 12-0. And we'll see. I think they're going to go for 2 here to make up for the missed extra point.
Iola-Scandinavia to go for 2.
Rice got Kopizza behind him. And Rice keeps it, and he's going to get a wide open lane to the end zone. And the conversion is successful. 14-0 Iola. All too easy for Jensen Rice and the Thunderbirds early. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Iola up 14-0 when we come back on Zaleski Sports. 5:57 left in the first quarter.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Coward, the ball carrier. Stop short of the first down. 4th and about a 5.
Sorry about that. We had a little technical difficulty. Hopefully that will be our only one. So it'll be 3rd and 5 from the 29-yard line. As Rice gives it to Kopitsa, he's got a first down and more. And breaks a hit from Van Order. It'll be brought down to first down.
Pizia, the ball carrier. Carry good enough for Iola-Scandinavia. First down.
So 1st and 10, that was a gain of 6. First and 10 from the 23. As with the waning seconds here of this first half, this will probably be the final play of the first half. Iola cannot run out the clock. And Rice is going to keep, and he gets to the edge. We got a flag down. As a pink flag. And we'll see. This might come back. With 14 seconds left. And they'll be holding on Iola. So it will come back. Yeah, and every once in a while when you create room for your quarterback to run, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter, I should say.
Score according to the Mendite family scoreboard. Iola-Scandinavia 14. Pacelli.
It's 14-0 Iola after 1. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
All right, start of the second quarter, 1st and 20 from the 33-yard line. I apologize for our technical difficulties. Camera fell. I had to fix it. Got a little frustrating, but think we fixed it. Handoff is Kopitsa, and he's got an open lane. And only Meyer can stop him, and he can't. Touchdown, Iola. 33-yard touchdown run for Kopitsa, and the Thunderbird. Well, I don't know why I keep calling them that. The Thunderbirds are just pouring it on right now, 20-0 Iola. They're just finding lanes, and there's just nothing Pacelli's able to do to stop them right now. 11:54, Iola's got a big 20-point lead. It looks like they're going to go for 2 again. Oh, no, they will kick it. I apologize. Owen Wohlberg will be on to kick, not Hendrickson. I said Hendrickson earlier. It is Wohlberg. And the kick is no good. wide to the right. So 20-0 Iola with 11:54. We'll take a quick commercial break as Pacelli's got some work ahead of him when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
$11:54 left here in this second quarter.
Loken to kick for Iola-Scandinavia. Van Order and Fleece back for Pacelli.
As another short kick, and it will be fielded by number 4. We don't have a name for him on the roster.
Reinke with the return. Tackled by Billy Myers. Pacelli
Myers on the tackle.
37-yard line. First down, Pacelli.
When the camera fell, I did say, gosh darn it, in a different way. I do apologize for that. It just fell. I was a little more scared than anything, so I do apologize if that got picked up on the air. I do apologize about that. But it looks like we are all good. So again, I do apologize for that. Sometimes anger just or frustration. Van Order gives it to Flaker, and Flaker with a short gain.
Bryce Flaker, the ball carrier. Down by Wolmer. Gain of 2.
I do apologize. I really do. Just a mistake. So gain of 2, 2nd and 8 from the 39. This is a handoff to Flaker, and he'll be wrapped up immediately and brought down. Billy Myers on the tackle.
Flaker brought down by Billy Myers.
And he'll bring on 3rd and long coming up here for Pacelli. Believe no gain on that play from Flaker.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 8.
This is a big 3rd down coming up here for Pacelli. You're down big right now. Van Order keeps trying to get a first down, gets a block and more, and Van Order past the 50.
Andrew Van Order. First down, Pacelli.
First and 10 from the 42. Here's Flaker. Flaker with a short run.
Flaker, the ball carrier. Brought down by Myers.
Brought down to 39.
Gain of 3. 2nd and 7.
Second and 7 from the 39. Pitch to Flaker. Flaker trying to get past the wall of Iola-Scandinavia defense. He will not, and he'll lose a couple. And he'll bring on 3rd and long. As Van Order's going to throw, that pass is incomplete, intended for Meyer. It'll be 4th and long for Pacelli. So I think we're just waiting for, there might be a clock issue here, so. So the clock will be set to 9:10. Just having a clock issue. So it'll be 4th and 12, and the punting unit will come out for Pacelli. Again, sorry, we're just trying to work through. Low snap controlled by Mayer, and it'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. And that is where Iola-Scandinavia will take over. We'll just keep it here. Ag Country Farm Credit Services, a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services from loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records. They have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Rice hands it off, and met immediately and dropped for a short gain is Charlie Tappa.
Tappa the ball carrier. Eli Herring caught with the tackle. Gain. 2nd and
2nd and 9. It's a handoff and a short gain again. As us Kopizza. Third and 6 coming up here, and again, this is a big 3rd down coming up here for Pacelli. Down by 20. Really haven't seen Jensen Rice throw yet. There's really been no need to. And Rice is going to keep. He's got a 1st down and more, and past the 40 and into Pacelli territory. Still going, trying to get to the edge. Off to the races. Jensen Rice trying to stay in bounds, and he'll go out of bounds inside the 20. Was losing his balance. I could tell he was trying to stay in bounds. A big gain regardless. And they're going to mark him inside the 20. We'll see where he stepped out. And they're I'm sorry, he stepped out at the 32. So he must have stepped out before he lost his balance. So a gain of 41. Snap to Rice. Rice is going to throw. Going to take a shot to the end zone, and it is dropped. Incomplete. Intended for Robbins. Initial coverage was made by Jacob Williams. Robbins got away from Williams, and it just kind of went right through his hands. It's an incomplete pass. So first pass of the night we've seen from Iola. Second and 10. And Rice gives it to Kapitsa. And Kapitsa's got a hole up the middle. And Kapitsa to the end zone. He's going to be in for a touchdown. All Thunderbirds here in this first half. 26-0 Iola-Scandinavia. .32-yard touchdown run. And they're going to go for 2, I would imagine, to make it a true four-score game. Anytime I say 4-score, I swear, oh no, they're actually going to kick the extra point. I do apologize. So Dowler on to try to attempt it again. He is 0 for 2 tonight. Wohlberg, not Dowler. Dowler. Snap, placement, Wohlberg's kick is good. Snuck it inside the left upright. And he makes his first extra point of the night. All Iola right now. 7:29 left in the first half. Thunderbirds 27, Cardinals nothing. On Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street.
Back here after the commercial break, 27-0, another short kick, and Van Order touches it. He'll retrieve it at about the 10-yard line, and on the return, Van Order will break through a initial tackle and power forward to about the 25-yard line, and that's where the Pacelli offense will start, and a critical drive for Pacelli. Critical drive for the Cardinals in this game. Try to get back into it. They're down 27-0 with 7:06 left here in this first half. 4 drives for Iola, 4 touchdowns. They've all been on the ground. There's only been 1 pass thrown. It was an incomplete pass. Van Order's going to throw. That pass is caught by Cowart, and Cowart, slipping through a tackle, will be brought down. Ethan Lashwa was there. So a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 from the 32. Van Order back to throw. Van Order is going to throw incomplete. I believe that ball was tipped at the line. I believe Doty got a hand on it. Loken was also in the vicinity. Van Order didn't have a lot of time to throw that ball, so it'll be 3rd and 3 coming up here for Pacelli. Said it's homecoming week here in Stevens Point. As Van Order's going to throw that pass, is caught by Mayer, and Mayer will be taken down. It'll be close. And he got the first down. So they actually got plenty. It's a gain of 7. They're going to mark him at the 39-yard line.
Please come to the press box. Chris Sakirka to the press box, please. Thank you. The other two I got.
So first and 10 for Pacelli at the 39. Van Order gives it to Cowart. Cowart met immediately, and he'll power forward. He might have made it just back to the original line of scrimmage. And he got a yard. So it'll be second and 9 from the 40. Clock continues to run. And handoff is to Fleas, and he doesn't get much. And he might have gotten a yard, and I think he did. We got 2, so it'll be third and 7 coming up here from the 42 as we've hit under 5 minutes.
He's one of those guys when you need him, he's busy. Yes. When you don't need him, he's talking to you. Where do you see him?
Snap to Van Order. Van Order back. Van Order looking for something. Van Order is going to roll to his right. He's going to throw downfield. It's caught. And race off to the races. Mayer's got nothing but green grass in front of him. Mayer to the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. Pacelli keeping pace. A big touchdown. A 58-yard touchdown pass from Van Order to Mayer. And that's a big touchdown for Pacelli. 27-6, Iola. Good protection from the O-line. Bought Van Order enough time to roll to his right. Find a man open downfield. Mayer was behind the coverage.
Van Order's already there, and then Mayer's going to do it. Okay? All right, so you guys are going to stand in here.
So a big touchdown, a big drive in general for Pacelli. They are on the scoreboard with 4:34 left here in the first half. And we'll see what they do here. They might go for 2. No, they're going to kick it. That's right. I forgot Van Order is also the kicker. As Mayer on to hold for Pacelli. Snap, placement is good. Kick on the way is blocked. So the kick is no good. Pacelli gets on the scoreboard. A 58-yard touchdown pass from Van Order to Mayer. 27-6. Pacelli trailing Iola-Scandinavia. And we come back with 4:34 left in the first half here on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
27-6 in favor of Iola-Scandinavia. Pacelli on the board. 58-yard touchdown pass from Van Order to Logan Mayer. Van Order ready to send it away. And a short kick that'll be fielded right at about the 30-yard line. And returned for a nice little return by Charlie Tappa. And once again, Iola will start with good field position as they'll start at their own 42-yard line.
First down, Iola-Scandinavia. Timeout. Pacelli.
First and 10 from the 41-yard line.
Pacelli's homecoming court. You could please gather at the south bleachers, the end of the south bleachers, with about 2 minutes left to go in the half. Thank you. First down, Iola-Scandinavia.
First and 10 from the 41. As Rice gives it to Kapitsa, and Kapitsa will power forward, and he'll be near a first down. He'll be a couple short. Be near midfield. They're going to mark him, I believe, at the 48. We'll see where he was touched down initially, and they're going to mark him at the 49. So a gain of 8. 2nd and 2 coming up here. And the wind has taken the Cardinal inflatable gate and has blown it onto the side of the field. The wind has really picked up here. Looks like some members of the grounds crew and some Pacelli students are on their way to try to fix that. Sometimes you just don't know what you're going to see at a sporting event. Handoff. And no, Rice keeps, I apologize. And Rice has got a first down and more, and he's brought down from behind. Tackle made by Mitchell Grover. And a first down for the Thunderbirds. So he's down at the 41-yard line, a gain of 10. First and 10. Iola on the move once again as 3:52 left here in the first half. It's been all Thunderbirds. Again, Pacelli got a touchdown on their last drive. Honestly, the thing that Pacelli really needed was a quick stop. First and 10. And here's a handoff to Kapitsa. He's wrapped up, and he'll be brought down. Mitchell Grover was there. Made the first hit. And he brings down Kapitsa. And a nice defensive play. He did get a yard on that. So 2nd and 9. We're about to hit under 3 minutes. I'm sorry, lost 2. Loss of 1. 2nd and 11. That's the down. Here's a handoff to Kapitsa again. He's brought down short of the first down. Finally, it looks like Pacelli's been able to control the run game a little bit. Kapitsa's not getting the holes that he was getting earlier. Third and 9 from the 40. There's a gain of 2 on the last play. And Rice keeps it. Rice getting to the edge, and he's going to have the first down. He will, and plenty more. And he makes a move still on his feet, and he'll be knocked out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. What a move by Jensen Rice. We'll see where he was knocked out. And that's a gain of 25. They're going to mark him out of the 15. He did step out right at the 15. So a gain of 25, first and 10, with a minute and 59 seconds left here in the first half. As Kapitsa gets it, he's brought down. Grover on the tackle. Second and 7 from the 12. Gain of 3 on that play. Clock continues to run. Here's a handoff, and Kapitsa breaking the initial tackle, but he'll be brought down short of the first down. And Pacelli will get the ball to start the second half, and Iola has just called their first timeout. And we'll take a quick break. We'll be back here after this on Zaleski Sports.
Rocky Rococo.
My pizza.
Pizza, hand-style pizza.
I love it.
Cheese sauce, toppings and slices.
You'll love it too.
Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
Third and 4 from the 9-yard line here on Zaleski Sports, as we have got a minute, just a little over a minute left here in this first half. A minute and 6 seconds to be exact. Again, at halftime, you can tune into Edgar Hard Knocks here on Zaleski Sports, episode 8. This will be third and 4 from the 9. Here's a handout to Kapitsa, and he's got the first down. It'll be first and goal for Iola. As that was a gain of 5 down to the 4-yard line. Clock continues to run. First and goal coming up here for Iola. They're up by 3 scores. Looking for more before the end of the first half. Here's a handout to Kapitsa, and he is going to be stopped. I don't think he got in. And that'll bring on second and goal. Clock continues to run as we've hit under 30 seconds. Iola still has 2 timeouts. Here's a handout to Kapitsa. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Iola.
Touchdown, Iola-Scandinavia.
As Kirill Kapitsa gets another touchdown. 33-6 in favor of the Thunderbirds, and they have looked really good on the ground here in this first half. So 24 seconds left, and Looks like they're going to go for 2. And now they're going to set up the extra point. Again, they started that. It's been an interesting development with that. They started about every extra point in that formation. Maybe, I don't know, to trick Pacelli. I'm not sure, but here's the high snap. Placement kick on the way is good. So back-to-back makes for Wohlberg. 34-6, Iola-Scandinavia with 24 seconds left. We'll just keep it here for the remainder of this first half. Made of Customs can get your customized uniforms, t-shirts, school apparel, and so much more in Stevens Point. Sports-specific gear, screen printing, plaque, trophies, and custom gifts are all available at Made of Custom. And get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. So we'll see what the game plan here is. Pacelli might just take the knee and just go into halftime and talk about it and maybe try to get a good drive to start the second half. We'll see here. Of course, with being down by 28 points, you got 3 timeouts. No, I'm sorry, they have 2 timeouts. So with 2 timeouts left, maybe if you can try to, again, the pass game worked. That's how you got your score. It was a 58-yard pass from Van Order to Mayer. So maybe that's what you need. You need to find a way to get back in this game. Again, an early hole for Pacelli. Again, they fell down 27-0, got a touchdown on their last drive, and then they just allowed another score. And in danger of going down 28 points into halftime. As Loken, another squib kick. And Van Order will field it, and he bobbles it. He gets it back, and he'll just fall on it at the, I believe, 7-yard line, and that might be the end of the first half. I think that was maybe a play that could have maybe impacted the decision, as the clock will stop with 13 seconds left. So Van Order's got, and now we got a whistle. First and 10 from the 8. And a short gain and almost nothing there. And that might be the end of the first half. And Pacelli will just take it to the end. How about this first half from Iola? Kopitsa and Rice dominating on the ground. A big lead, 34-6 in favor of the Thunderbirds at halftime. We're going to take you to the halftime report, which will be the Edgar Hard Knocks. We'll tell you about some scores after that is over. In the meantime, enjoy the halftime show. And we'll see you again. Halftime score, Iola-Scandinavia 34, Pacelli 6. Enjoy.
Edgar Football Hard Knocks is brought to you by Security Health Plan. Security Health Plan. Promises kept. Plain and simple. Visit securityhealth.org to learn more.
This is Tegan Stride. It's about 6:50 right now. Woke up at 6:30, got a good shower in. Waiting on breakfast, just kind of chilling right now. I think butts are coming over again, and gonna get a good breakfast in and go to school. Parents making breakfast right now. Got some pancakes, pasta, donuts. Tuck's eating, reading the paper. Charlie getting food. Butts are here. Not much time to spare before we gotta get to school.
What are you doing day in the life?
How you doing? $7:55. Leaving for school right now. Caius, you ready for school?
Yeah.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So got to get to college English right now. Gonna learn a little bit, and then we go on to resource for the pep rally. Headed down to the 3rd grade pep rally. They're gonna, it's hard to say right now, but they're gonna maybe give us some snacks, give us some cheers, get us hyped up for the game tonight. Let's go. Kickers ready for the pep rally. A day in the life. Jesus Christ. Digital photography right now. Gonna go out and take some pictures. Mrs. Albrecht, I'm just gonna ask you what your score prediction for tonight is.
24-0.
Lunchtime right now, gonna have some pizza dippers, setting up film. We're gonna watch film. Usually Tuesday through Fridays we watch film during lunch, so gotta study up Pittsville. We're gonna review our defense today and get ready. I'm in accounting right now. Mrs. Hahn is mad at some students, I think. But just gonna get my homework done in this class right now. And why are you doing it?
I'm not.
Okay.
Good?
Good. What is this substance that you're drinking right now?
So we got about a little bit of water at the bottom because that's where we started off. A Gatorade packet, a Gatorade, and then Monster.
So, are you gonna be okay after drinking this?
Yeah, I plan on it, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so throughout the day today, I'm gonna be doing a segment asking people about the relationship of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, because it seems to be a big thing in the media right now. Just gonna be getting their thoughts on it. First, what's your name?
My name is Taylor Lemmer.
What do you think of the Travis Kelce-Taylor Swift relationship?
Oh my god, it's awesome. I love it. And go Travis Kelce. He's gonna be so cool after Taylor Swift is through with him. I'm joking because they're gonna get married.
Well, I think ESPN at least did a little too much. But other than that, I think it's a great relationship for Travis.
Well, I mean, I think it's pretty cool for Travis Kelce, but I don't know. I'm not a big T Swift guy. I don't see all the hype for it. She's alright. She's got a couple okay songs.
Well, I think they're so adorable. And I really think it's great what she's doing for his career.
I'm gonna have to say it's terrible. Not gonna lie.
Why
terrible.
is it terrible?
Because it just shouldn't be. You know?
I guess.
You know? I mean, she's with him for the money.
Oh.
Because he's rich.
I think
so.
she's got more money than him though.
I highly doubt that.
I don't like people who don't know football, so I don't really like Swifties. I know. I've seen a bunch of TikToks about it, but you belong with me. You belong with me.
Alright, who am I here with right now?
I am Mr. Chewicki, Offensive Coordinator and IT Director at the school district. That is just a whole lot more hype for the guy that doesn't need a lot more hype, and somebody else that doesn't need a lot more hype either. So my daughter's gonna shoot me, but yeah, big deal.
Ooh, that's a great move for Travis Kelce.
Think so?
All the Swifties in the world are gonna be happy about that.
Alright, sounds good.
I actually really like it. I liked that during the game, he was looking up in the booth to check out her thoughts or whatever.
As long as they're both healthy, I support it. Happy and healthy.
Interesting answer.
I think it's a power couple, you know? I don't think much else of it, I suppose, other than probably a lot of money between the two of them.
I think it's great because it's combining my two favorite things, football and Taylor Swift. So I approve of it.
You know, I really think that he's put her on the map. I think he's doing a great service for a lot of people.
All right. School just ended. Heading home right now. It's 3:15. Bus leaves at 4. Grab a quick snack and then head back. Having my favorite pregame snack: sour cream and onion chips. and some water. Girls are having some pizza here and gonna leave pretty soon for the game.
Here's offensive sheets.
All right, just pulled up to the school. This is probably gonna be the last you see of me. I'm gonna get ready for the game.
Broadway, baby.
Number 51, a senior, Bradley Neve. Number 52, a senior, Braden Friday.
Coming down. They're about as big as we are. They got a pretty damn good team, so you got to get out there, be ready to play right away. Expect anything in the opening kickoff. They could run a reverse or whatever. If they run toward the sideline, I'd expect them to be going toward their sideline. Harrison's going to look them over. He's going to try to kick to 7 instead of 20, instead of 34. But, again, you might reverse it. So hopefully we get out there and just play like a bunch of crazy.
Go, 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 go!
Luther on the carry, brought down in the play by number 50, Preston Dalkey. Result of the play, turnover on downs, brings up 1st and 10 Wildcats.
Schuett splits out wide right. Wing right is Weisenberger. Offset backfield behind Streit is Butt and Affelbeck. Pittsville showing blitz. Streit wants to throw. He's got time. Throws it down the field. He's got Schuett. Caught it at the 15, the 10, the 5. Can he get it in? Yes. Touchdown. 32-yard touchdown pass from Tegan Streit to Leighton Schuett. And Edgar strikes quickly here. It's 6-0. Pending the conversion.
Panthers 0. Wildcats 8.
Yes, sir. Hey, let's go, baby. Good girl.
Hey, good job, Leighton.
Stripes pass is complete across the middle of the putt. Brought down in the play by number 52, Braden Friday. Brings up 1st and 10 Wildcats from the Panthers.
Baumgartner will reset to the left side. They're going to hand it off to Carter Butt. He cuts it back, and he's going to put his head down. Did he get into the end zone? Yes, touchdown, Carter Butt.
Carter Butt on the 7-yard touchdown run for the Wildcats.
Straight out of the gun. And he's going to play action. He wants to throw. Drops back. Now he rolls out. He's got room to run again. No, he's going to throw it into the end zone. He's got Baumgartner. Incomplete. Changing things up. Now they pitch it to Weisenberger, trying to get the corner. They will. And Weisenberger is going to get it down inside the 15. And he's going to get another first down. 3rd down and goal from the 1. It's going to be Carter Butt into the end zone for the touchdown. That's just really tough to stop at that point in time. When Carter Butt gets a head of steam from short yardage, it's really tough to keep him from picking up at least a couple of yards, and he only needed 1 right there. And it's a touchdown, his 2nd of the night, and it's 21-0 Edgar pending the extra point. Carter Butt on that blitz right up the middle. They may want to back off on that a little bit and let him stay in range side to sideline instead of straight ahead. They're going to throw it this time. It's tipped up in the air and intercepted by Jace Applebeck. Applebeck tipped it and then caught it. They were trying a quick little pass, like a 1-2-step drop, and Hardinger got rid of it. Applebeck got a hand on it and then caught it. The tip drill that they work on in practice, I would imagine, and Edgar's defense comes up with a turnover, first of the game, and they'll have the football back. Hardinger out of the gun. Straight drop. Here comes the blitz. He wants to throw deep, and that's going to be picked off. Intercepted by Tucker Streit inside the 5-yard line, and then he's going to be wrapped up there, but the ball just a tad underthrown. Hardinger got a lot of air under that one, but good coverage by Tucker Streit. And the youngster, the sophomore, gets the interception. And Edgar will get the football. It'll be 4th down, but Edgar won't have to run another play. And the Wildcats are going to get the victory here tonight by a score of 36-0.
Thanks, guys.
As the Wildcats earn their 5th consecutive shutout on the season.
Job coming out here again, doing your job, doing what you're supposed to do, what you practice, executing at a high level. Okay, keep working, keep getting better. Remember what I talked about, right? That little spot on the hill that we climbed to this week, we're there now. Now we get to relax, enjoy this win, and then we're going to look at Auburndale. Okay? And that's what we're shooting for. We're shooting for Auburndale next week. It doesn't matter what happens between them and Abbotsford, right? If they win, whatever. We have to be prepared for them. We have to go and play our best football that we can possibly play. Because we're playing at a really high level right now. So stay committed, stay focused, keep doing your job. Great things will happen. Great win, nice shuttle, awesome win.
Hey, kudos, fellas. Great win. Don't take these moments for granted, okay? It's Friday Night Football. Y'all playing with your buddies, having a great time on a perfect night for football. What more could you ask for? Hell of a job out there. Way to play physical, way to play intense, way to go do what Edgar does, okay? Another great win for the team. Tomorrow, excitedly, Eli turns 8 years old. Happy birthday to McClain. Yeah! Hey, with that, he's got some cookies for after the game. He's pretty excited about a little happy birthday action.
Let's go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eli. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Say something.
Thanks for the win.
Hey, enjoy it. Have fun tonight. Let's go win a conference championship. Let's go.
Hey, we're here tonight, boys.
We gotta sing to Caleb.
Time to feast!
Hey, we gotta sing to Caleb. Hey, we gotta sing to Caleb. We have to sing to Caleb. We have to sing to Caleb. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Caleb. Happy birthday to you.
Another one.
Play like bees, time to feast!
Let's go. Let's break down.
Now you have to subscribe to Leslie Sports on every single platform.
I agree.
I don't wanna be posted on the blogs. I don't wanna answer calls. I did for my dogs. I just beat up your mall. I just beat up my wrist. I was ducking IRS. I was taking that risk. I was taking that. I was flying air jerks. I was taking that switch.
Well, we hope you enjoyed that presentation of Edgar Hard Knocks here on Zaleski Sports, and we'll get you some scoring updates. We're going to start from the bottom. We'll start Seymour and Wapaka. Seymour all over Wapaka, 22-0 right now. Edgar on top of Auburndale, 21-0. Again, this score, 34-6, Iola-Scandinavia. Leading Pacelli, 13-0 New Richmond on top of Eau Claire North. Mosinee and Medford, 7-0 Indians leading the Raiders. It's 35-0 Stratford over Waiwega Fremont. And Spash on top of Marshfield, 21-0 at halftime. And also Kimberly trailing Kaukauna right now, 14-13. So big matchup in the FBA action. In the FBA conference, I should say. Big matchup. As again, in our rankings, number 2 is Kimberly and number 3 is Kaukauna. So that's a pretty big matchup. The Galloping Ghosts and the Papermakers. Two of the FBA's best. I was I'm an Alvin West alum, and we'll have them here next week. They'll take on Spash. Again, they're not in the FBA for football anymore. They're in the VFA as well as Hortonville, who used to be in the FBA for football. So a couple of teams moving over. Alvin West winless this year. They'll play here at Gerke next week. We'll have that for you. I'll be here, so it'll be cool to call for my alma mater. Yeah, and Appleton North, always a good team. Appleton East has made some strides. It's always a good conference. Fond du Lac, it's always a good conference. Sometimes, though, they run into teams like Bayport and the Madison teams, Franklin, like all those really good schools. And I think that Edgar is definitely going to be in the state tournament this year. Or at least we'll get close to it. We'll see who they run into. Again, they have one loss in the year. That was against Ellsworth, who was the D4 runner-up last year. And that was a gritty 8-6 game. So, yeah, and with Pacelli, they got a lot of work to do here in this second half. They're going to get the ball to start, so that is something encouraging. They need a touchdown on this opening drive, though, and they need to find a way to control the run game. It's been an issue tonight. The run game has looked really good for Iola by Jensen Rice and Kirill Kopitsa.
Score from Marshfield, Spash 21, Marshfield 0 at the half.
Again, you might see Stratford at state. You could see Wittenberg make a run. I mean, there's a lot of good teams in that CWC large. And again, Auburndale is struggling. They're trailing 21-0 to Edgar right now. They've had a great season. They had that great win over Abbotsford last week on that walk-off field goal. So, that's a great thing about football. Sometimes you just never know what teams you're going to see. Again, you got your teams like your Kimberleys and your, Franklin's always in there, like I said. Middleton's always decent. Bayport's always decent, at least in D1. Edgar's always there. So there's a lot that goes into it, and you never really quite know who's going to be there because you never know when a team can get hot, when one mistake could hurt another team. So it's always interesting. It's a great sport in that fact, and it's always interesting to see who it's going to come down to in Madison in those state championship games. But we're ready to go here in this second half. Coors Loken ready to send it away. Van Order back deep. Here's Loken, and the kick is once again a short squib kick. And I'm sorry, it is not Van Order. It is Sean Berna back to receive, and he'll take it from about the 7. Berna trying to make a couple men miss, and he'll be wrapped up, and he'll be taken down near the 15-yard line, and that's where the Pacelli offense will start here in this second half. In their last drive, they got that 58-yard touchdown pass from Van Order to Mayer. First and 10 from the 14-yard line. This is a handoff, and Fleas will be taken down. Wrapped up by Loken and Myers. So a gain of 3. First, it'll be 2nd and 7 from the 17-yard line. So throwing the ball has worked. The big play of the game was that pass. And speak of the devil, Van Order is going to throw over the middle. That pass is incomplete. Intended for Fleas. And that'll bring on 3rd and 6 coming up here for Pacelli. That was actually a gain of 4 a couple plays ago instead of a gain of 3. So it'll be 3rd and 6 from the 18. With 11:18 left here in this third quarter. Again, it's Ben Iola. They've led the entire way. Jumped out to a 27-0 lead. Missed a couple extra points. They went for 2 and got it, and then Owen Wolberg has been able to fix it and make his last 2. And a bad snap, and Van Order gets it. Van Order's going to keep it himself, going to run for it. He's being chased down, and he'll still get the first down. Heck of a run there by Andrew Van Order. Tanner Campert was close in pursuit, but he could not get him down. And it will be a first down for Pacelli. So what almost turned into a really bad disaster with a bad snap and Van Order initially fumbling it. He's able to regather it and run for the first down. As a gain of 7, he got an extra yard. As Van Order gives it to Coward, he is wrapped up and brought down. Tappa was there. He wasn't alone. Billy Myers also in there, who we've said a lot tonight. And a loss of 3. It'll be 2nd and 13 from the 22, and not the play you wanted after you just converted a hard third down if you're Pacelli. So right now, Kaukauna, as I said, is a experimental. We're working there right now, just doing the home games. Van Order is going to give it to Mayer, and a very short gain. He might have just gotten maybe a yard, and it'll bring on 3rd and very long coming up here for Pacelli. Oh, I'm sorry, he lost a yard. I take that back, so it'll be 3rd and 14. Third and 14 from the 21. Snap to Van Order. Van Order rolling to his left. Van Order looking for something. He's going to throw, and that pass is incomplete. Intended for Jacob Williams, and that'll bring on 4th down, and the punting unit will come out here for Pacelli. Maybe if Williams had just been a little bit more in, he probably would have been able to reel that in. And we got a flag, a pink and a yellow flag. It'll be offsides on Iola. So it'll set the punt up in better field position for Pacelli. It'll still be 4th down. It'll be 4th and 9. Again, they're not pinned back quite as deep as they were. And a little bit of movement, and instead, Mayer sends it away, and going back and making the catch is Rice. Rice on the return past the 40, and he'll be taken down near the 35-yard line. An excellent return by Jensen Rice. And excellent field position once again for Iola as they come back after forcing yet another 3-and-out on, well, actually, I shouldn't say they didn't force a 3-and-out, but holding the Pacelli offense once again, I should say. So they'll mark him at the 36-yard line of Pacelli, and that's where Jensen Rice and the Thunderbirds will start again. Again, only one pass thrown all night by Jensen Rice. It was an incomplete pass intended for Alexander Robbins. 1st and 10 from the 36. We'll see what adjustments Pacelli has made on the run game here in this second half right away. Here's a handoff to Kopitsa, and he'll be brought down. Tackle made by Eli Bierencott. Short gain, just a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 coming up here for Iola. Second and 7 from the 33. Rice, bad snap, able to get it away, and he'll give it to Berkeley Myers, and I believe he lost a yard on that play. As Chase Lyons on the tackle. So a loss of 3, back to the 36. 3rd and 10 coming up here for Iola. Again, Pacelli has not been able to stop Iola, force a punt, I should say, tonight. Each drive is ended with a touchdown, and Rice is going to keep, and finally they're able to see through that fake and stop Rice short of the first down marker. Eli Bierencott again there to make the tackle. And it'll be 4th down coming up here for Iola, and we'll see what they do. It's just a gain of 4 on that play. And we'll see if they run a play, or maybe they're just going to try to take time off. And snap to Rice. Rice is going to throw it. Rice in trouble. Being chased down. Gets it away. Throws wide open. That pass is caught by Robbins. Robbins has got an open lane. He's going to waltz into the end zone for a touchdown. 32-yard touchdown pass from Jensen Rice. And Robbins was wide open. There was nobody near the end zone. And an easy touchdown on a 4th down conversion. It's 40-6, Iola-Scandinavia. That was a good job by Rice to get rid of that ball. The Pacelli D-line was in hot pursuit. He got it away. Robbins was open. And great blocking downfield from Kors Loken. And it results in the touchdown. 32 yards. As Wohlberg on to kick the extra point and maybe send us to a running clock. 40-6. Here's the snap, placement on the way, and the kick is good. That's 3 straight makes for Wohlberg, and a 35-point lead for Iola, 41-6. All Thunderbirds tonight here on Zaleski Sports. We'll come back after this with 7:45 left in the 3rd quarter.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
You want a job? You want a career? Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point is hiring. Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point needs laborers, truck drivers, and equipment operators now. Enjoy year-round benefits by calling Farner Asphalt 800-332-3360 to apply, or go to Farner Asphalt. Farner Asphalt is an equal opportunity employer including disability and veterans.
41-6, Iola here on Zaleski Sports. Spash still on top of Marshfield 21-0. 49-0, Stratford has extended their lead over Wyoweega Fremont. 14-0, Mosinee leading Medford in the 3rd quarter. New Richmond up 19-0 on Eau Claire North. As Kimberly still trailing Kaukauna 14-13. 27-0 Edgar leading Auburndale. And Seymour still on top of Wapaka, 22-0. So a good step forward for Seymour. They were winless last year. So a nice step forward for that Thunder program. 41-6 as they'll start from their own 43. And a bad snap and losing the football and getting back on top of it. So that's 2 drives in a row that there's been a bad snap as Flees was able to fall on that. That went off the hands of Van Order. Van Order kind of lost it. Loss of 5. That'll bring on 2nd and 15 from the 38. Or 1st and 43 on the scoreboard as it's right now. Or 2nd and 38 now. 2nd and 15. Here's a handoff to Flaker, I should say a pitch, And Flaker breaking a couple of tackles. He's got a open lane and off to the races. There goes Bryce Flaker. They're not going to catch him. How about that run? Touchdown, Pacelli.
Touchdown, Pacelli.
62 yards on the ground by Bryce Flaker. And a little pitch that started out as it looks like it was going to be just a short gain. He broke a couple of tackles, was able to spring free. And the second touchdown of the night for Pacelli, it's 41-12. Heck of a run there by Flaker. And honestly, if you're Coach Nelson, you don't really lose anything by going for 2 here. Except 2 points, I guess. But so with 6:11 left, Pacelli gets a touchdown. As Van Order will throw wide open as Mayer. He's got it for the 2. Andrew Van Order to Logan Mayer, 41-14, as Pacelli just needs 2 plays. They drive 62 yards on the touchdown run by Flaker. And we'll take a quick break. 41-14 Iola when we come back after Zaleski Sports.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Short little kick and returned by Rice, and Rice gets to the outside, past the 40, past the 50, and Jensen Rice into Pacelli territory. Another good return, an excellent field position once again for Iola. That's become a coin phrase here tonight by myself.
Rice takes it to the 44-yard line of Pacelli. First down, Iola-Scandinavia.
So right after the 62-yard impressive run by Bryce Flaker for a touchdown. So 6:04. 41-14. It was 27-6. No, I'm sorry. It was 34-6 at halftime. Iola scored on their first drive. Took 2 plays for Pacelli to respond. As here's a handoff to Kapitsa, and Kapitsa's got a nice little seam. He'll be stopped a couple yards short of the marker. As Chase Lyons helps him up. So nice gain, a gain of 6. So it'll bring on 2nd and 4 coming up here for Iola. Again, they've looked very impressive tonight. Again, they're first place in the CWC Small right now. A lot of good things. As here's a pitch out, and the catch is made by Tappa, I should say, and Tappa's got a first down. And again, once again, the Cardinals' defense was fooled very well by Kapitsa. He's done a good job on those fakes. Ball will be spotted at the 30-yard line, so a gain of 8 on 2nd and 4. So 1st and 10 from the 30. Again, every drive so far for Iola has resulted in a touchdown. Last drive they converted on 4th down. And it definitely looks like Rice is going to throw on this play, considering there's nobody behind. Oh, now here comes Kapitsa and a pitch. And Kapitsa's got a hole, and he runs almost right through Mayer. And he'll be stopped a couple yards short. Mayer was able to control him. Almost looked like Kapitsa was going to run right through him. Only got enough. Okay. Apologize. That was enough for a first down. So 1st and 10 from the 17. Clock continues to run. We're under 4 minutes. We're about to be under 4 minutes, I should say. As Rice keeps it. And Rice breaks through. I thought he was going to be wrapped up initially. He got a couple extra yards after he was initially contacted. As Murray on the tackle. And another good run. Again, he hasn't thrown the ball much tonight. He's thrown it 3 times. He's 2 for 3 with a touchdown pass. 40 yards. So it has worked. 2nd and 3 coming up here for Iola. From the 10. And here's a handout. Kapitsa, and he is wrapped up. Brought down by Chase Lyons, and Lyons on the tackle. That'll be a loss of a couple, and finally something for the Pacelli defense to celebrate. As I believe that was a loss of 3, so it'll be 3rd and 6 coming up from the 13-yard line here for Iola. As this will take us under 3 minutes. As looks like Jensen Rice wants Berkeley Myers to come to his left instead of his right, with just Robbins to his right. 3 to his left, 1 to his right. And we'll see if Kapitsa comes again on the sweep. As gives it to Kapitsa, trying to get to the edge. And he will be brought down. Nice open field tackle made there by Bierencott.
The run for Iola-Scandinavia, brought down by Eli Bierencott.
So it'll bring on, and here is Kopidza, and did he get it? We'll see. And he got enough. So they convert on 4th down once again, and this will take us under 2 minutes. So it'll be 1st and goal here for Iola. First and goal from the 5. High snap. Rice able to control it. Keeps it, and he'll be brought down short. Nice job by Rice to catch that ball.
Rice, the run for Iola-Scandinavia. Second down.
So no gain on that play. As this will most likely take us to under a minute remaining here in this 3rd quarter. And Rice keeps it, and he'll power forward. He'll be stopped short of the goal line, as he'll be down inside the 1-yard line. And this will probably be the final play of scrimmage from the Thunderbirds here in the 3rd quarter, as it'll be 3rd and goal from the 2. They're going to mark him at the 2. I apologize, not the 1. Pizza in the backfield. We'll see who will get it. Whether it will be Rice on a keep. And they're going to give it to Kapitsa into the end zone, and going nearly untouched for yet another Iola touchdown. 47 to 14 in favor of the Thunderbirds. And they're just pouring it on. So the run game stars again.
Okay, you can put that one there, just in case we need a second one, okay?
And they're going to go for 2 here. They're 1 for 1 on 2-point conversions tonight. Rice looking. He's going to throw, and that pass is caught by Robbins, and the conversion is successful. They're 2 for 2 tonight. 49 to 14, Iola with 21 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Iola rolling. Pacelli down big. We'll come back after this quick message here on Zaleski Sports to bring you the remainder of the third quarter and the start of the fourth quarter here on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
As a proud sponsor of Zaleski Sports, Stevens Point Brewery brings you a variety of gourmet sodas to indulge in while watching your favorite teams. Flavors include black cherry cream, kitty cocktail, mango, orange cream, vanilla cream, and root beer in regular or zero sugar. Have it as a float for the perfect post-game treat.
To me, the perfect run is when things start to get tough and I'm trying to keep my pace going and I hit this moment where I just quit thinking about what I'm doing. I've heard surgeons mention that as well, that during their best surgeries, you're kind of in just a pure flow. You know, my goal with patients is to try to help them get back to doing what they want to be doing.
As Sean Berner back to receive, and another short kick, and Pacelli might let that, will not roll out of bounds. And Berner on the return, a short return. I think they were originally waiting to see if that was going to go out of bounds, and it did just stop rolling as the clock will run, and that will take us to the end of the third quarter. All Iola tonight, 49-14, the Thunderbirds lead after 3 complete. Tell you about a couple of our sponsors tonight. Again, every touchdown tonight by Pacelli is a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel touchdown. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. Andy Hoff and Cindy LaChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate Group are your local Stevens Point realtors. Born and raised right here, you know whether you're buying or selling when it comes to realty in Stevens Point, you're covered. That's Andy Hoff and Cindy LaChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate. And Heartland Custom Homes is Central Wisconsin's premier home builder. For 50 years, Heartland Custom Homes in Plover has kept their mission of building better living for you and your family. And also come to Par 4 Bistro in Wapaka for a wonderful dining experience with a full menu of delicious options. Perfect for date nights, family night out, or your next get-together. Come to Par 4 Bistro on Highway 54 in Wapaka. So we'll just keep it here. 49-14 Iola. Heck of a night on the ground by Jensen Rice and Kiro Kopiza. As Pacelli will start at their own 11-yard line. Again, Pacelli started off the year with a win here at home versus Catholic Central. That was a 54-18 win. And the loss at Brookfield Academy, not Brooklyn. Brookfield. That'd be a long way to travel for a game if you're going to Brooklyn. Snap to Van Order. Van Order rolling back. He's going to take a shot over the middle. That pass is caught by Mayer. Heck of a catch. Had to reach up and get it, but a nice tackle made by Kopiza as his fine night continues. And Mayer a little slow to get up. He looks like he's in a bit of discomfort. Anyway, they lost at Brookfield Academy. Came back home in week 3. Were shut out by Edgar. And... Well, they're going to move him back. I think there was a flag down. Oh, they called it incomplete. I think they called it incomplete. Apologize. I thought Mayer hung on to that ball. Here's a handoff to Flaker. Flaker, last time he ran for a touchdown, he'll be wrapped up. And we'll bring on 3rd and long coming up here for Pacelli deep in their own territory. Then Pacelli went on the road and lost at Pittsville a rough game there, too. Came home, beat Rosholt. Then lost. I feel like I'm missing a game in there somewhere. I probably am. I'll look at it in a second. 3rd and 10 from the 11. As Van Order back to throw. Van Order's going to take a shot downfield looking for Mary. Drop. Oh, he had it for a second. It's incomplete. As Kopizza had coverage on him. And I think Kopizza lost his footing, or Mayer may have had a little push off. Who knows? Mayer had a shot at it, and it falls incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and 10 coming up here for Pacelli. And I believe they're just going to send it away. Again, down big. Try to keep the score as positive as possible as Mayer sends it away, and it might have been tipped a bit. And it'll just make it past the 25-yard line. So, again, excellent field position coming up here for Iola as they're up big by 5 scores. So last year, the Pacelli Cardinals were able to make the playoffs. Lost to Regis in the opening round. Again, tough draw when you're in the playoffs as a first-round team, having to play Eau Claire Regis. And it looks like they're going to make the change here for Iola. Their main unit will come out. Impressive win, or impressive game in general by Iola on the ground. Yes, then a loss to Assumption. That was in triple overtime in Wisconsin Rapids. And then defeated. And then we're defeated last weekend on Saturday night, 28-18 against Kingdom Lutheran Prep. So that's kind of been the story of the season for Pacelli so far. They're unfortunately going to suffer loss number 6 tonight. 1st and 10 from the 26. Here's a handoff to Lashwa. And Lashwa breaks a tackle, and Lashwa's got a first down, and Moore's still going, still fighting. He's not going to go down. He'll be down inside the 5-yard line.
Ethan Lashwa, the ball carrier, brought down by several Cardinals. First down, Iola.
Meanwhile, for Iola, they started off the win with a win on the road, 32-7 at Shiocton. Then they lost to Wittenberg, lost to Colby, lost to Abbotsford, have won 3 straight. They defeated Assumption 48-15, beat Loyal 18-16, and beat Rosholt last week 42-0. And we got an injured Cardinal. I believe that is Porter Boris down, as he is slow to get up. We'll take a commercial break and hopefully get an update on that when we come back. 1st and goal for Iola, back after this.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
They're helping Ethan Cowart. And I believe Luke Sakirka are helping off Porter Boris. He is in some discomfort. First and goal from the 7 here for Iola. High snap, and here's a handoff to Lashwa. Lashwa still going, and Lashwa will be brought down inside the 5.
Lashwa, the ball carrier for Iola-Scandinavia.
So Iola will get win number 5 tonight. That's been Bennick on that tackle. New quarterback is Aiden Bowen. Second and goal from the 3. That was a gain of 4. Second and 3. As Bowen's going to keep trying to get to the edge. He takes a Cardinal with him and into the end zone. Touchdown, Iola. Aiden Bowen, the freshman, gets in. 55-14, Iola. So Iola's still scoring with 6:31 left here in this game. And it looks like they might go for 2. Again, what do you lose is the best question when you're up by 41 points. As Bowen gives it to Braden Erickson, and he's going to get in. 2-point conversion is successful, 57-14, Iola. So everybody getting in on the act here for Iola, as they have now got a 43-point lead, their largest lead of the night. And we'll just keep it here. We'll tell you about a couple of our sponsors. Seymour pounding the Comets of Wapaka 34-0 right now. Edgar all over Auburndale 41-0. Kaukauna still leading Kimberly 14-13. 26-0 New Richmond over Eau Claire North. Mosinee leading Medford 14-0. 56-0. We have a final. Stratford takes down Wyoweega Fremont 56-0. And Spash still on top of Marshfield 21-0. And a line drive kick that will go into the end zone. As no return for Berna, and Pacelli will start at their own 20-yard line. So after Wapaka picked up win number 2 last week, they have been thoroughly outplayed tonight by Seymour, and they'll be on the road against Winneconne next week. Meanwhile, Mosinee will be back home. They'll host the Blue Jays of Merrill. Yeah, and after that loss against Stratford, Mosinee has stiffened up their defense, and they've pretty much blown through anybody in their way. I don't believe they have allowed a point in conference play yet. They shut out Ashland. Oh, I'm sorry, they did give up 3 to Hayward. First and 10. And it's a handoff. There is a flag down. As Maximus Nelson on the carry. And we'll see what the flag is. There is a pink flag that came out. And I think they picked it up. Maybe?
Penalty is declined. First and 7.
Second and I think they picked up the flag. So 2nd and 7 from the 23. As here's a handoff, a short gain. Now we got another flag. I believe it might have been a low block. So it'll be first down coming up here for Pacelli. The penalty is on Iola regardless, and that'll move them just a little. They'll move them to the 42-yard line.
Personal foul on Iola-Scandinavia. First down, Pacelli.
So we've hit under 5 minutes. 57-14. As here's a handoff to Nelson, and Nelson with a nice run on first down. Mark him at the 48, a gain of 6. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Gus Olszewski on the carry, number 25. So gain of 6, 2nd and 4 from the 48. Here's a handoff and up the middle and a first down. As Maximus Nelson gets the first down. So first down coming up here for Pacelli. First and 10. As here's a handoff and another short gain. As Nelson on the carry. As gain of 3. They'll bring on 2nd and 7. As this will take us under 3 minutes. Zane Phyllis in as the quarterback for Pacelli. As here's a handoff to Olszewski. Olszewski. So it'll be a couple yards short of the first down. We're going to mark him right at the 40. So 3rd and 5 coming up here. And maybe will we see a throw? Who knows? Third and 5, under 2.5. And here's a handoff, and that'll be short. I don't know if he got enough. As that is Olszewski again. And he's going to be a bit short. So it'll bring on 4th and 2. And again, you lose nothing by going for it here. 4th and 2 from the 37. As Phyllis in trouble. Phyllis keeps it, and it'll be wrapped up, and that'll be close. And I don't think he got it. And it is going to be a turnover on downs. Did not get enough. And it'll be Iola ball, and they can probably just run this out. An impressive win all around, a great running night for Iola as they're going to go to 5 and 3. Pacelli will fall to 2 and 6. Bowen hands it off and met immediately and brought down is Lashwa. So that'll take us under a minute, and that will most likely will probably run one more play. Second and 13. Bowen keeps it himself, and he's got a lane to the left, gets a block, and Bowen will be tripped up and brought down short of the first down. Tackle made by Olszewski. And that might be the final play of the game. I don't think Iola is going to run another play. And that is going to take us to the end. Well, how about this win tonight by the Thunderbirds of Iola-Scandinavia? Heck of an effort. 57-14 is going to be your final. And they have now got win number 4 here in the CWC Small. And they will now travel to Kingdom Prep Lutheran next week. Meanwhile, Pacelli will host Loyal next week right here at Gerke Park. Coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get them at any time at MasonvilleDairy.com, or you can get them in their stores in Marshfield or in Curtis. 57-14, the final score tonight. Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up after this.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.